Hello once again. I'm back. Can you believe it? It's been like what, a week since my last pickup video. This has been in the works for a while actually. If you're watching my last pickup video, you probably saw the stack over here, and it has grown like incrementally over the past little while. So, yeah, the pile has gotten a lot bigger than I expected it to. I was trying to keep these videos shorter. And then every time I delay to put out something else, that's mainly that Xbox pickup, everything else just gets pushed back. So here we are with a big pickup video. So I'm going to show some stuff, lots of stuff. So as most of you know, media is like physical, like watching media, not game media. It sounds really bad when I'm saying it like this. This is the new wave, right? Everyone's getting into VHS right now. Everyone's getting into like Blu-rays, and some people are even getting into HD DVDs. Like, that's the new thing. So I haven't gotten into HD DVDs yet, but I'm sure one day I will. I'm not getting into VHS. I'm sorry, people who are really into VHS. I'm just not there. I think it's cool, but I would rather make money off of you than have to fill up my shelves. I literally got rid of all of my VHS like last year. Actually, maybe in the beginning of this year. I had two of these like VHS totes like over here, full of VHS, and I just got rid of all of it because I just don't have space. I'd rather have games. So that's and Blu-rays. They take up less space and they look better. So, whatever. I found some VHS stuff. I'll show you guys. This isn't in any order, but the first thing I found here is Tales from the Crypt. Pretty cool. We don't see these a lot in Canada for whatever reason. This is actually, I think, the first Tales of the Crypt. Goes for more than the $2 I paid for it. It's not in the greatest condition, but it's not bad. And this is good. It's got 3 movies on it that are directed by Walter Hill, who did, I'm gonna look at the front here, he'll tell me. 48 Hours and The Warriors, that was him, The Warriors. Robert Zemeckis, Back to the Future, and Richard Donner, which is like Lethal Weapon and Superman. So all those guys directed a movie each, so there's like 3 movies on here, which is cool. So that's fun, I guess. I saw that, and I think I saw it on Bill from STC Pod has the new channel, Midnight VHS, or on Twitter, and I think I saw it on Twitter, someone holding up that video, or Tales of the Crypt VHS, so that's why I knew to look for it. And then I was at another Value Village, and I found this, and it is the Star Wars Trilogy VHS. Now, normally you'd find these in like a gold package, and that's just like the regular, like remastered, whatever you want to call it. The reason I got this is because it says, if that's going to come up on screen, it says widescreen. This is the widescreen version, so a little bit more uncommon. This is one that's actually worth a little bit of something. I paid, come on camera, whatever, $2.99 for that. Which is a great deal, because normally it's at Value Village it's like $2 per VHS, so this would have been $6 if they were charged individually, but thankfully they didn't. This is the only one I'm considering keeping because it's VHS of Star Wars, and this is the one I kind of wanted. I have the other regular gold edition. I find those in the garbage all the time, so I pulled one out inevitably. But this one I may keep. I'm deciding on what I want to do. And then in the same area as that, I found this. It's Fast and the Furious Steelbook. I like the Fast and Furious franchise, especially the first couple. They're very, very cheesy, but I like them. I like the cover on this. I'm a sucker for a Steelbook, so it's got like the comic book panels on it and everything. It's the limited edition, which is cool. That's literally the only reason I grabbed it. I wouldn't normally buy Blu-rays of Fast and the Furious. I like them, but I don't like them that much. But that Steelbook is just beautiful. All right. I found these today. There's a whole stack almost 2 rows of Betamax tapes. So I bought a few. At one point I had the whole stack of Betamax tapes in my hand. I was like, I'm gonna buy all of these. But again, they charge $2. They think they're VHS tapes. So I was like, yeah, I don't want to spend like almost $30 on these. So I just bought 3 of them for now. And I think I got the best of the 3. In my opinion. I may go back later if I can get my hands. I don't have a Betamax player, so I couldn't even watch them if I wanted to. I may have a line on one, but we'll see if that pans out. Anyways, one of the first ones I picked out is Clint Eastwood's Pale Rider. Clint Eastwood's a classic in anything really, so cool. I like westerns. That'll be interesting. And then I picked this up just because it's Akira Kurosawa's name on it. I've never seen or heard of this movie before, but it's Sanjuro, which is kind of like it says here, the ultimate samurai satire. So maybe it's like a comedy. I'm assuming it's a comedy if it's a satire. But I liked, Kurosawa also did Seven Samurai, and I have that. And so that's why I recognize his name, and I wanted to get something else by him. To find it on beta is even more interesting. And then the one that kind of sealed the deal for me is, I'm not a huge fan of the series, but somebody out there is the Monty Python's Flying Circus, the first one. And this has the original price tag on it there, if that's going to pop on the screen, maybe. Don't look at me. $39.99. You imagine paying $40. I remember paying like $20-25 for VHS tapes back in the day, and I'm thinking that was ridiculous. But even now, I guess you pay that for some brand new Blu-rays. But yeah, even 30 or 40 bucks. It says Sam on it, so I wonder if it's Sam's Club. Maybe that came from the States. It's the only thing I can think of. But anyways, it's cool. Beta. Maybe I'll get to watch it one day. And then this, I kid you not the Xbox pickup video, but the pickup video before that, where I showed that I found Band of Brothers on Blu-ray, which is an oddity. It's the first time I'd seen it in ever. Otherwise, I would have bought it sooner. I went in the next day again to the same Value Village, and then sure enough, they had the Pacific sitting on the shelf for $6, the same price. So I had to grab it. I got to complete the set. Same guys. This is Spielberg and Hanks, who made Band of Brothers. They all went to the Pacific Theater War against Japan. In my opinion, this isn't quite as good as Band of Brothers, but it's still very good, and it's a very sobering reminder of what people went through over there. So good show either way. Still good. And then I also saw this up on the regular Blu-ray section. It is Akira on Blu-ray. I have never seen this movie. I have heard good things over and over and over that I need to watch it. This came out in like the 80s, I think. So something that good, like, it sticks around. People keep talking about it. So $5 on that. I grabbed it. I've seen someone, I forget who it was, but I saw somebody on Twitter who had this on PSP UMD disc. I was like, that's a cool way. I'd like to watch Akira on a PSP, but I'll have to settle for Blu-ray for now. But that's still really, really cool. And then this is an interesting one. I went in early in the morning, and I know a couple of the resellers in the area, and so I saw them in there. I'm like, they don't usually go for video game stuff, so I was surprised when I saw this reseller with a white Xbox and a white Kinect in her hand, and she put them back on the shelf. She was looking at the price, and she's like, I don't really want these. She put them back. Another reseller who was with her looked them up quick, and then she walked away as well. And then I walked over, and I saw it was a white Xbox, which white Xbox 360S. I think that's what it was. No plugs and no hard drive, and they wanted, I think it was $29.99 or $24.99, whatever it was too much. But then I picked up the white Kinect, and they only wanted $7 for it. So I picked up a white Kinect. This is not something I see rarely, or ever. I shouldn't say rarely. Pick that up for $7. That's a no-brainer. This goes for $30-40 online, so hopefully I can flip that and make some money. I have a black Kinect that I never use, so I don't really need a white one that I'll never use. but somebody out there will want it. So, all right, I got a bunch of games here, and these are pretty cool, especially stuff near the end, stuff I've never heard of, but we'll see how it. I bought it anyway. These I bought today, like the day that I'm filming this. I bought these today, so obviously none of these are in order. The first one being Ridge Racer 6, $6. I saw this going for like 10 to 15. I'm kind of interested in Ridge Racer because of the heritage of it, so I might pop this in and play it for a little bit. Either way, I'll probably sell it, unless it works. I've got the 360 steering wheel, so unless it works for that, I may just move it on. I've got way too many other racing games to have this one. I'd like to keep it, but don't really need it. This I picked up, very strange. I have an obsession with Tetris, so I got Tetris Evolution, mostly because I want to play 4-player Tetris once the world opens up again. I want to be able to play 4-player split screen Tetris. There was a while there when I had friends over and we played Tetris 99 all the time, and we just passed the controller around. And we really wanted to play against each other because we were all getting pretty good, but there's just no way to do that. At least at the time we were playing. There might be now. Either way, picked it up for $6. It's worth it. It's cheaper than unlocking Tetris 99 completely. Okay, I stopped at a Value Village yesterday or the day before. I forget when it was. Anyways, I got a couple of games there. I didn't expect to get these, but whatever. I have an obsession again. This is like my obsession on like Guitar Hero games. Cabela's Big Game Hunter, Big Game Hunter 2012. Don't have that one. Again, it's a light gun game, so I'm tempted to, or let's just say compelled. I'm compelled to buy it just to try it out. I should actually plug it all in and test all these Cabela games, see how terrible they are, so I can get rid of them. I should do that. Dead Rising 2 I picked up because I have the first one, so I kind of would have want to complete the set or the subset, whatever it is. I hear this one is not quite as good as Dead Rising 1, but I've heard mixed opinions. It could be good. And the reason I really picked this up is because they had Dead Rising 2 off the record on there. I'm not quite sure if this is just like the DLC kind of disc of the game or if it's a separate game. Either way, I saw both of them there. I'm just like, that's kind of cool. I like the set of it. So picked those up. And then I also picked up, that was there, Midway Arcade Treasures 3 for the PS2. This is all like their racing games mostly, or not, if not all of them probably. So this is going for like $20-$30 again online. So if I sell this, I pay for everything I bought that day, which is nice, I guess. All right, moving on. This is an interesting one. I saw this listing on Facebook, and I messaged the seller, and then I tried to meet up with them that night, and it didn't work out. And then I was going to go to the next night, and that didn't quite work out. Anyways, the next night I said, hey, can I come tonight? I'm going to be in your area anyway. And then she said, yeah, sure. I'll leave it in the mailbox for you. And then she left, and then she messaged me, and she's like, oh, I completely forgot to put it in the mailbox. I'm gone until later tonight. And I said, that's fine. I went to go see Dune that night in theaters anyway, so I was like, I'll just come by after the movie. And then I went over there, and then she still didn't put it in the mailbox. But it was like late. It was like 10:30, and I'm rolling up on this person's house and looking in their mailbox. And anyways, someone was watching TV, and they saw me. They came running out. They're like, hey, are you looking for a game? And I was like, yeah. It's supposed to be in the box. So it was supposed to be in the mailbox, but it wasn't there. He was like, oh yeah. Hold on, she forgot. I'll go get it. Which one was it? And it was this one. So he ran in and got it. And then he comes back out. I had to wait like 5 minutes for him to dig around. And then he came back out, and he just said, here, just take it. She doesn't want the money for it. She feels so bad that, she's kind of wasted your time back and forth. And I said, no, like, I'll still pay you the money. Like, it's worth more than what you're asking. I didn't tell him that, but I was like, no, it's fine. And they were like, no, we're refusing this money. It was $3. I'm like, just take the toonie and take the loony and be done with it. A toonie is $2, a loony is $1 for all you who don't know. So it's $3. And he's like, no, we're not taking it. I said, if you don't take it, I'm like, I'm going to throw it on your porch and I'm going to leave. So you can put it in your hand and then have a coffee, or Give the next guy a free game. I don't know, whatever you want to do. So anyways, that game, that's a long story for not a big payoff. Lego Rock Band. This game has gone up in value, and it is, in my opinion, the best Rock Band. It's got all the fun songs on it, and it's great for kids. And it's got a lot of like accessibility options that the other games don't have. It makes it easier to play if you don't want to play a certain way. So this is a great game. Going by that, I bought this to sell. I might match it up with a guitar and move it on, but still, I want it. That's also why I wanted to pay for it, because I'm going to sell it off anyway. Next up is this popped up for $5. Again, I did a porch pickup. The Simpsons game. This was listed as the Simpsons Fame when I bought it. Maybe that's why it was still sitting there, because whatever. So picked it up for $5. Did an e-transfer. It is incomplete, unfortunately, but it's still gonna get 20 to 30 bucks, hopefully. Coming up the swap on Sunday, November 7th. All right, my obligatory limited run games. Completing the Star Wars set on PS4. I got the Republic Commando. I was going to get this on Switch, and then I heard the Switch port is absolute garbage. It just cannot handle it, so I went for the PS4 copy. I also have Star Wars Bounty Hunter on PS4, so I figured I'll put this beside it and it'll look nice. It's a good reason to spend lots of money, right? Because it looks nice on the shelf. And then this is an absolute killer. This is the killer deal right here. I went into Value Village early in the morning, and clearly no one had been there yet. And these games are on the shelf for like the cheapest prices I'd seen at this Value Village in a long time. So I picked this stack up. The first game here is a bit of a mistake. I got it mixed up with another Pirates game. Anyways, it's Pirates. Legend of the Black Buccaneer. This is the wrong Pirates game. There's another Pirates game. I can't remember. I think it's... Well, I'm not even going to pretend to know. This is the bad one. At least that's not good. I've heard it's playable. It's interesting if you really want to go through it, but it's just not as good as the other one that I wanted to get. So this one I will probably be moving on, because I don't have room on my PS2 shelf for this. This I picked up. I know I keep talking about like racing games and how I don't have room for them, but this one is cool because it is like a Demolition Derby, and that's flat out Ultimate Carnage. Again, not a game you see very often, if ever. So I picked it up. This is kind of like, if you look up Wreckfest on the new PS4, it might be on Xbox One, or it's on PC anyway. Wreckfest kind of came out of the flat out games. So a lot of destruction, dirt tracks, jumps, that kind of stuff. So it's cool. I'm glad to pick that up for $6. Oh, and by the way, I used a 20% coupon on this whole stack, so I paid less than asking price. Now here's an interesting game. I've been watching for this game for a long time, like a long time. Been waiting for this. I just haven't seen it in a good deal or in good condition ever until now. And it is called The Saboteur for Xbox 360. Also came out on PS3. Developed by, this is the last game developed by Pandemic Games, which is kind of ironic nowadays. Or bad naming, but it's a game that's in black and white. You're a Irish resistance fighter in France, I think, trying to liberate France from the Nazis, and it's in black and white, and then as you free the city in certain areas, the color comes back to the city. So that's why I'm interested in this game, because of that. It's kind of an open world type game, but I'm just interested in the art style of it and how the whole thing works. So checking that out. Here's what I've been watching for a while. Again, most people are asking a little bit too much money for it, so I decided to grab it. Dr. Muto, picked it up for less than $6. This is backwards compatible on Xbox One, so that's why I grabbed it there. And the last two are super interesting. This one is developed by Atlas, so if you see Atlas on a cover, you got to grab it, and it's Galleon. It's an only for Xbox title, made from the people who made the Tomb Raider games. So the control is iffy, but I've heard it's interesting, but I had to check it out. Atlas, I've never heard of this game. I couldn't believe it was on the shelf still. So pick that up for less than $6. I will probably be keeping this and trying it out at least. And then this one, I had no idea. It's called Rough Trigger: The Vancor Conspiracy. I've heard this be compared to Ratchet and Clank, although I've heard that a better name for it is Ratchet and JANK, because it's apparently very janky and not very good. But it's published by Natsume, and it was only $4. Can you believe that? And this game, it was the most expensive or the most valuable of all the games I bought. So that's why I didn't even see it at first, but I was looking through all the games. I mean, you look at that spine, it doesn't look special at all. So I was just like, whatever that game is, who cares? But either way, I grabbed it to try it out. I'll probably keep it for now. It's just a little bit too interesting to get rid of. Yeah, pretty crazy. Hey, if you guys are still here, I got a special surprise for you. Now, keen-eyed viewers of you will notice I may have hit a specific subscriber milestone. That's right, we hit 300 subscribers. It's been up and down. It's kind of, 301, 299, but we've been at 300 for a solid week now. So it's time to do a giveaway. Now here's the thing. I'm not publicizing this anywhere. It's only you guys who are watching this video, my consistent viewers. You guys are the ones I want to reward for, supporting me and watching me and putting comments down. And I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate you guys. I'm not looking for guys. I'm not looking to, publicize a giveaway and get a bunch more subscribers. People who are just looking for a handout. That's not my thing. So only people who watch this video, like the video and comment on the video, and are subscribed, obviously, you guys are just going to be entered. That's going to be just a way to say thank you to you guys. I'm going to put a draw. I'll do a random wheel spinner thing, and it'll pick somebody. Now, I put some thought into this, but I think I'm going to have to limit it to North America. I was going to do it just Canada, but it's still a bit too limited. So I'm gonna expand it to North America. But I'm very sorry to my international. I got a couple international viewers. I'm sorry I can't really help you guys, but in that case, I won't send you something physical. But if you win, if you have a digital some sort of code, I'm not sure how it would work. I'd send you a code for a digital storefront of your choice. I guess I can do that either way. I'll make it up as I go along. You pick your choice. I can give you a $10. No, we'll make it $20. We'll do a $20 gift voucher, Canadian dollars, to a digital storefront of your choice, or a physical copy of this game, which I think is really fun. It is the Untitled Goose game for Switch. I know it's not the greatest game in the world. It's not very expensive, but this is a special version. This is not the version you can get in stores. That one is big. It has the title screen and everything on it. This is the IM 8-bit version of it. It looks like a reseal. That's just how they seal their packages, so it looks a little bit janky, but it's cool. So the Untitled Goose game for Switch. If you don't have a Switch, you take the $20 credit, and I'll move this on to a different giveaway. That's my offer to you guys. If you want a second entry, I give you 2 entries. If you want a second entry, share a video of mine on a social media platform of your choice, and try to tag me in it if you can, or at least let me know about it. Send me a screenshot somehow. Let me know that you did it, and I'll put your name in again. Don't link this video. Link a different video. Something else. I don't want people finding this video. I want you guys to find this video. Find something else and link that one, and I'll give you an extra entry. That's going to do it for my video. Thank you very much for watching. Again, I really appreciate you guys. 300 subs. What can I say? I appreciate you guys. And here's to another 300, at some point in the future. Anyways, that's going to do it for me. Thank you very much, and I will see you all in the next video. Who knows when. See you later.